I did it. I'm only a minute late. And my Alphonse is slipping out. Hi. Bear with me as I figure out what the fuck I'm doing. Bear with me. Oh, that's my echo, not yours. Ha ha, echo. Pop out chat. Put chat. Okay. Chat is there. I am here. I need a link. Can I get the link that doesn't suck? Why is YouTube like that? Okay, I have to shout at Discord. Then we're brainstorming content ideas. So bring your thinking caps and let's do this. Yay! I did it! Oh, okay, it's just a water bottle. Oh man. Okay. Oh. I had to clean a cat's butt, so I was just a little behind the curve. Okay. I need room. Give me room. I'm putting this away. Yes. So, hi. Hello. Everyone, hold your horses on telling me what you want to hear. We will get there. We will get there very soon. First off, let me just say hello, good evening, or time zone, wherever you may be. I have a decaf coffee, so I'm really in the brainstorming kind of mode. So I'm feeling good about that. Feeling good in general. I'm doing really good. Had a big productive day. I'll talk to you guys a little bit about some of the stuff that's happened today. For those of you who are very observant and also patrons, you definitely got a bunch of alerts today about posts going up on Patreon. Character bios, they exist. They are up and ready. At the start of every YuuriVoice original character playlist, you will be introduced to the character with a 30-second-ish video. And there you go. So that's good. I am a little annoyed because unlisted videos do not work in a very specific way that I really wanted them to work, which is, you'll notice if you go to like my channel homepage, so just my page, the character playlists have always been there, and they're there, but those bios aren't there. And that's because, yes, if you put an unlisted video in a public playlist, it's there, it works, etc. But if you feature that playlist on your channel, it's not there, which doesn't make a lick of sense to me. So that's cool, I guess. It's not a big deal, but it's one of those things where, like, I thought it was going to work a way and it didn't, and I'm mad. So I submitted my feedback and let them know that it is a nonsensical thing that they should fix. I then had a meeting with my YouTube Shorts creator partner. I guess because my channel's big and I post shorts regularly, I bear in mind I have never talked to a regular channel partner, but now they're like, oh, come join the like community of creators who make shorts, and I'm like, man, I hope it's not a bunch of TikTok kids. No kids, obviously. You have to be of a certain age to get in there, money, etc. But man, it sure was just a lot of short form content creators, which, like, that's cool. It just didn't quite felt like a lot of it was not for me. And a lot of the tools they're making aren't really for me. And I'm like, did you actually, like, as a person, look at my channel before inviting me, or did I just meet qualifications? So that's fine. Shorts are one of the things that we might be working on tonight, so that's fun. Yeah. Anywho, character bios, I'm very happy with them. They are there. So that's good. The way they're set up on Patreon, they are the first batch in what is called collections on Patreon, which is a new way to sort content and organize it for people on Patreon. I'm very happy about it. It is actually something. I was speaking with a membership platform, and I told them basically if they created what collections ended up being, this was before collections was launched, I described exactly what collections is, and I was like, if you did that, you'd really be competing with Patreon. And then Patreon released exactly what I wanted. So a lot of that frustration I've voiced with Patreon is not really a thing now. So while I still have beef, I'll give credit where it is due. They finally created a feature that literally serves the exact purpose I needed it to. So good for them, right? Good for them, good for us, good for everyone. We should all be very happy. So who wants to talk about Charlie's shirt? There has been a piece of merchandise that has been requested for quite some time. People were very, very, very into the idea of having a Sweet Pete's Pizzeria shirt. And I am very happy to announce that today, over at YuuriVoice.com, you can get your hands on a Sweet Pete's Pizzeria shirt. So there are two versions of the shirt. One is a regular t-shirt. Comes in a few flavors. And then there's this raglan that I thought looked so fucking good, and also has the red collar, which is a little more character accurate. So let me drop that link. Can we not do cats right now, Miji? Come on. Goodbye. Available now. Boop, boop, boop. http YuuriVoice.com. So there you go. There's also a hat, which actually looks really good, and a coffee mug that has the Sweet Pete's Pizzeria logo, and then a Charlie on the other side of it. So he's here. He's here. you know, so there will be a big post about it, etc. But I wanted to give everyone who came to the stream an opportunity to hear the news first, see it first, etc. So yeah, there is, of course, other goodies available. The Alphonse Pocky enamel pin is back in stock. We still have a good amount of all the pins. So if you order those, I will be shipping them to you. Other than that, I think I would be able to do this. I have to see how it works, but I can send voice messages to people who make purchases on the shop. So I tell you what, over the next week, maybe a week, it really depends. That is one fine shit, isn't it, Dusty? What was I saying? Oh yeah, the voice messages. Charlie will personally thank you for buying his shirt. I will bring in the rat, and the rat will address you by name and thank you for getting his shirt. Yeah, I think I can do that. I think I can pull that off. It's not a it's not a forever kind of deal, but for like a week I will monitor orders and send some thank yous as Charlie. I think that would be fun. No, you can still, no, you're you won't be having to make a request. I just see like, oh, so and so bought the shirt. Send it. So like you don't have to, there's nothing. I will see everyone who's bought a shirt. So is the shirt in unisex sizing? That is a great question. I believe that the regular tee is, and the raglan, I don't think, I mean, I don't know. It would say, I believe, if you look at the page and click on the more details and such. At least I try with the regular t-shirts. I usually always try to go unisex, and then if it's specifically like a different cut or something, it usually says it. So yeah, and like they're not limited time, they will be there forever, indefinitely. So yeah, very excited about that. Very excited about Charlie in general, because a week from tomorrow is the Pizza Rat's birthday. And I'm not entirely sure what I'm gonna do yet, because I didn't realize it was his birthday until 2 days ago, something like that. So yeah. Get a pizza and put candles in it. The immortal MJ Dancer, thank you for the $5 super chat. And they say, really love your work. What about a sleep aid with the noodle where he coils around the listener to keep them warm and cozy with a bit of teasing? I love that. And I love the idea of my snake coming back. So I would say that that is a good idea. Annabelle Bandemir said, or Bandemer, Annabelle, with a $20 super chat, says, during the spooky season, can you put Charlie in a rat costume? Also, I'm eating a massive ass popsicle. Congratulations on the popsicle. Charlie is preoccupied this spooky season, and it doesn't involve a rat costume. What I will say... what can I say? What I can say is that I feel like this AU for Charlie is gonna be extremely popular and people might want it to be its own thing. So, that's all I can really say. Oh shit, send it, Jackie. Here's what I will say. The AU that I'm talking about is specifically Charlie filling the role of an 80s horror trope. That's what I can say. I don't want to spoil it because it's really good. Michaela Makeup Nerd with a €5 super chat says, AU where Oron is a mafia leader. I'm honestly willing to write the script. Well, Michaela, I have really, 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 really good news. You should watch his content. Because he literally already is. So congratulations. It's not a focal point of his like storyline content right now. Recently he admitted that he's a bad person, and I think he was pretty meant like not even hiding it. I mean, slow burn, man. Slow burn. Yeah. Oh, snap. The Immortal MJ Dancer says, fun fact. Oh, $5 super chat. Thank you. Fun fact, I was the original person who commissioned the Noodles OG audio. Also, if you'd like some sound effects coil sounds, I can send you an entire pack. Okay, I'm picking up what you're putting down. Well, first off, thank you. Second off, coil sound effects are very useful. As for Oron, I don't... He's got a lot going on right now. I don't foresee, listen, I'm open to all, we're going to talk about ideas here soon, and I'm open to a lot of things. Oh, man. Sorry, Jackie just sent me something. Sorry about that. Why Jackie always draws such good hands? Guys, I promise you don't have to send your requests in a super chat. We have a form. I'm getting there. But Cheddar Goblin with a $5 super chat says maybe an audio of Casper surprising Charlie with that winter dance they missed since he shared his little daydream. Cheddar Goblin, I can't. That's a great idea. That's all I can say. That's a great idea. That's all I can say. Let's just say I've made a lot of progress on Charlie's new series that's coming, and it's gonna be good. Okay, so I'm gonna leave the Charlie shirt pinned, but we do have forms for stuff. Maybe I won't leave it pinned because it's big and it's right above my head. Charlie's shirt will be available forever, yes. Okay, so let me... What? I didn't do enough preparation. Okay. Give me this. Give me... I tell you what. Can a mod whip up something for the form? And then I will pin that. So basically, the form is really straightforward. It's just like, what's your username? What type of content are you suggesting? And then tell me your idea. No, Cheddar, I promise. You don't. Hey, listen, I'm a simple man. You never have to apologize for sending a super chat. But, I just wanted to clarify that it's not necessary. There are spooky season plans that have me very excited. There we go. Thea's pinned message has the link to the form. As for you, I promise you guys don't have to beg me to make more Bittersweet my most popular thing I ever did. I'm working on it. You don't have to ask. It's coming. It's just taking a while. Are we ever going to get back to Finn as a barista? Probably not. Because it's going to be extra confusing for people. We also have a question form. So let's say you have questions. You should put them in the question form. Because chat is cooking today. There are some yandere plans for October. Don't worry. You don't have to beg for that either. As you all may recall, the last yandere Finn audio. Sequel to that. That's what I was trying to say. Sorry. That script has been in my document of doom for like 8 months, so it's probably time to to do that. All right, let me open. I open you. And then I open, oh boy. There's a lot of suggestions coming in. Will the video ideas be released on the YouTube channel? I mean, likely. First off, there's no guarantee I'm gonna like do all of them. This is gonna help me cook a little bit, so we're gonna go through a few of them, and we'll kind of talk about it. We might refine the idea a little bit, and I'm gonna have a little document that I'm putting them in to make notes of. Hanako-san has, in the question form, said we need a Polly Seth Allen listener as parents. That's the whole request. Doesn't matter what the parenting is. I will never do parenting content. It gives me the ick. Don't want to do it. Don't want to like dive into any of that. Not my thing. Has never been my thing. Will never be my thing. So just to throw that out there, hard no on parent anything. Nora Sunshine asks, do you ever read fanfic based on your characters? The AO3 authors are popping off, 2BH. I don't. Just because I don't know. I feel like it's not my... I don't wanna. Yeah. But no, it makes me happy, don't get me wrong. It's great, and I'm happy to hear that they're popping off. I'm glad. Kaylee asked, what pizza toppings do the boys like? I don't remember. Like, canonically, Alphonse and Seth had a whole thing about what they like on their pizza in Bittersweet, and I don't remember what it was. That's why I don't just give you fun little facts like that, because I'll forget. I already have forgotten. So, yes. And then Haunting Misery asked, do you plan on making any videos for peers? Nah, I think that ship sailed, man. A lot of the fandom stuff just doesn't excite me. And it doesn't always perform that great. So, yeah. Holy heck, that's a lot of stuff for me to look at. Let me go open another document so I can write these down. Brainstorming session notes. Boom. And we've got Zoroko. I promise you would just see it if you looked in a playlist. There's a whole lot of Yandere Fin. All right. Is that a little baby on my foot? Hi there. That's your reflection, Stinky. Hi, honey. Oh. Okay, he get his sister. All right. Yeah, let me start reading, huh? New Kitty is doing good. He's a menace to society. Okay, so Oh boy. Okay. So some of these are going to be too spicy for me to make notes of and talk about on stream. Shout out to Hex for that first one that involves yandere Finn and pet stuff. I like it. I like where your head's at. Kaylee suggested a short that was Alphonse and his boo having a movie night. The movie choice scares his boo and Alphonse feels bad. I mean, so here's the tough part, right? Is like, so I'll be able to walk you guys kind of through my process of how I make content like this as well. So his movie choice scares his listener. That's such a broad thing that no one is all gonna agree upon. Like, Alphonse says, let's watch Nightmare on Elm Street. Well, what if the person listening is like a horror junkie? It's not gonna scare them. So you always have to be mindful of like, hey, is this premise immediately going to turn people off because they don't identify with it? And it's a tough line to walk because like sometimes you have to establish a character, a listener character who would feel that kind of way. Then, you know, it's tricky. Well, Kaylee, I just thought I'd expand on my thoughts on the suggestion you made. That's what we're doing tonight, by the way, everyone. That's fair. A fourth wall breaking Hex suggested a fourth wall breaking yandere Finn, which I think is delightful. Okay, I am gonna make notes now. Yandere Finn, fourth wall breaking. In various ways. Spicy, short, etc. I always love me a good fourth wall break, you know, so. Butt Cheek suggested a short that just says AU Oron's Hot Topic era. I mean, that would require some artwork, but I feel like we may see Oron in his era at some point or another, whether it's just for a silly little deal or, you know, something. Hex, your suggestions are I'm right there with you. Pinku said they'd love more Faust of any kind. I would too. Faust will be back. I just had a fucking mental vacation for several months. So, you know. An audio, this is Lamley Lamp Person. Lamley Lamperson. Lamley Lamperson. Nailed it. Listener teaching Seth how to play guitar. I cannot comment on anything. Great idea. Kreetzy Create Ziti. Fantasy related content like vampires, werewolves, orcs, dragons, etc. I love that. I have dabbled in some of that. And I feel comfortable saying that a vampire thing will happen in October. Lamp person. Got it. I had it right the first time. And then I like fucked it up several times in a row. Docbot with Were Rat Charlie. Cass finds out his secret and who's been stealing the cheese from stores. Hilarious. Requires a lot of artwork, and given that October is right here, we don't have the time. But that is hilarious. So I would never say never. Because that is very funny. We might have a shifter of some sort planned as well for next month. That's all I can say. I can't say any more than that. Reverse comfort with Oron suggested by Eyesore for the Blind. I agree. That's a big one. They went on to say, ever since I listened to that car ride audio with the breathy little rook from Oron at the end, I've been dying for reverse comfort with him. I feel like he needs it. Maybe a bad dream, or he's just having a down day, or stuck in a mental rut, or something like that. Also, bear in mind that Shattered is coming, and Rook is gonna have to comfort the shit out of Oron a little bit, I think. So, you know. But let me write that down as just a general thing. So, Oron, reverse comfort. Rotini suggested a short where Charlie the Rat King helps Casper after they get hurt from skating, sprained ankle or scraped knees or both. That is really cute. I like that. So Charlie listener eats shit on a skateboard and he takes care of them. That's cute. That's a W. Pinku with any Charlie, literally anything. I love him. Charlie's time is coming, and I'm really excited about his series. Yo, hey, all right. Hex suggested, Hex says, hey, listen to this, fresh off the presses. Seth and listener play wrestling and tussling, gone hot and heavy once things have accidentally been rubbing against other things, etc. Yes, that is good. I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan of that. Big brain. Seth. Wrestling around gets spicy. Boom. Fantastic. Fantastic. Big brain too, because that's like really easy for me. I think that's like, oh, I can already tell you, like Seth and Alphonse like play fighting, turning into stuff is absolutely, might even be the way that they first like figured things out between them. Like that is absolutely Seth behavior. So it really fits. May suggested an early morning with Oron, including sleepy cuddles, perhaps. Yeah, I need to decide if I want to add a little, basically just the end of the Escape series, like the morning after with them. I've thought about that a lot, and it should happen. It makes too much sense not to. People would enjoy it. So, sleepy morning cuddles. Boom. Let's see what else we've got. Danny said, honestly, just anything M for M praise. I'm such a big fan of just doing M for A, just an ambiguous listener. I understand the desire for gendered audio. Like, I get it. So I'm not knocking anybody, especially M for M, because there's so not a ton of that. So I get it. And that's not to say never. It just trying to balance like what it's tough because especially when it comes to like Patreon, because like I ran into the thing where it's like, hey, people are paying to hear this. If I gender something, they're literally paying for something that might alienate them. So I hear the request a lot though. So that's not to say never. And I know it would hit the spot for people. What I think, I don't know. There's a lot of things I want to do, but getting me to actually accomplish several tasks is not always easy. Let's see. All right, Hex. Okay. Yeah, you're right. Hex suggested basically just regular old Finn, and it's the listener's first time. And he's very reassuring and Finn about it. That's really good. Hasn't Finn's been in heat for like 3 Bunny Finn audios. And there's more. There's more to come. Soft Spice. Charlie Cuddle Sleep Aid audio from Mark I Draw Stuff. Pardon the voice crack. Yeah, I mean that's a big, there's always room for more. Let's see. Oh God. Babies being crazies. Let's see. A short where Casper and Charlie try to make the perfect pizza. That is cute. Charlie homemade pizza with Cass. Question: if we hear any of the ideas from stream, could writers attempt to make a script out of it and send it? You could. I would say let us know, like email the script email and tell us. That way, like, I mean, I already know I have so much work. I'm not going to be able to get to these anytime soon. So like, it's safe to just do it. But let us know which one so I don't on a whim go and do it, you know? the pizza date one was Tamalito on Discord. Or just Tamalito. My brain is mush, y'all. I've had to skip a few suggestions because they're very, I will just say they're very good suggestions that are so good that you might have read my mind. So if I've skipped your submission, don't feel bad. Feel very smart, actually. Let's see. Saturday said maybe a short audio, I don't know, but Faust and listener at a convention. That's the plot. That's the plot of that's what's happening. That's gonna happen. That's gonna happen. That's the I plan on everything that's happened in Faust's story where they're gonna go together as buddies to the convention. That's actually the next part. But I need a few things to happen first. Alistair with the 99-cent super chat. Thank you very much. Penguin's Got Pat says, this is probably just because I'm sick, but comforting a sick listener for any and all the boys. People always want some I'm sick, comfort me. It's gonna happen. It's just inevitable. It's like Thanos. I appreciate it. No, hey, I appreciate the love, whether it's a super chat or not. Thank you. Thank you for loving my content. Let's see. Kiki wants, basically, I just want chaos, whether it be a fever dream from one of the listeners or just a vid where everyone on the YuuriVoice team switches jobs. Couldn't care less, just want chaos. That's a lot. But I hear you. Admire AJ request more soft Oron. Yeah, don't worry. Don't worry. Don't worry. Thea's like, I've got a job of my own. I tell you what, Thea, I'll engineer for a day. Let me. If Purple became the script daddy, that would be so funny. Annabelle has an incredibly spicy suggestion about, this is actually real. Hold on. You're onto something here. So Annabelle requested M listener, but aside from that part, I see why. We'll get there. So Seth and listener walk through the woods looking for creatures. So they are cryptid hunting in the woods. They find a cave and they camp out for the night, cuddled up close. Seth gets wrecked, basically. I love the note at the end. The note at the end says, they do see a fox, though. I love it. You could turn that into like a cryptid hunting thing. And I'm so... I need to admit something to you guys. If there are a few tropes that will get me no matter what, no matter who, I'm a sucker for it. And it's the cuddling for warmth. Like, body warmth. Like, if the whole thing is like, oh, we have to be close because, you know, we actually would be in danger if we did not. Man. It's right up there with the there was only one bed. Oh, it's so good. So, not only do I really like that idea, I think you could turn that into a series, actually. Like, you could turn that into like a 3 or 4 parter. Okay. I'm gonna in all capitals for this one. Because I have the vision already. Seth. Cryptid hunting. Night in the woods. Camping in cave. Pound town. All right, I'll remember it forever. It'll stick with me. This is so okay. All right, Nora Sunshine has a few, and they're all pretty spicy. So maybe I can find a way. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I'm taking notes. I don't know how much I can say, but I really like Charlie being obedient. If that is Charlie obedient sub actually taking orders, etc. Yeah, you cooked. You cooked, Nora. You cooked with that one. Did I murmur that out loud while I was typing? I'm sorry. Sorry. Alistair asked, are you okay with fan art of Alphonse or any of the boys or someone commissioning art of the boys? I'm okay with fan art, and I'm cool with, you can commission people to make fan art as well. I think that's okay. But in terms of like, and I get this a lot, and I appreciate people asking, but in general, I do get asked quite a bit like, hey, are you okay with us making fan art? Blah, 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 blah. I'm super cool with it. My policy is like, I think, one, I think it would be naive of me to think that even if I said don't, people would, inevitably someone would do it regardless. So I've just been of the mentality like, hey man, I'm thankful that people are excited and enthusiastic enough to create something about my character, etc. So I'm cool with that. Fan art, cosplay, etc. always gets a green light from me. All right. There are a lot of suggestions, but I'm cooking. Who said that? Little Kitty Black, don't worry. You'll hear it. And I did mention, like, if it gets skipped, it might be on purpose because it's something that's something. I don't want to, like, it could be spoilers, it could be adjacent to something I'm working on, you know. So that would be why. I love when people cosplay the boys. It blows my mind. Like, man. Okay. I'm gonna take. Let me click this somewhere. Yep. Thank you, Thea. If that was you, Thea. Very smart. Annabelle, you can absolutely cosplay any of the boys. Thank you for the super chat. Oh no, like it wouldn't bother me if you got Alphonse drawn with your fursona. I would love that. I don't know. It's always, to me, like, I come from the school of thinking where it's like, hey, if once you put something out into the world, so original characters, a story, anything, you know, people are going to do what they want to do with it. So, like, I've always just had the policy of, like, hey, man, if people are enthusiastic and they want stuff, like, I'm cool with it. I'm going to boop over to the question tracker. Let's see. Zoroko asked, honestly, just want to ask, how are you? And if you're taking a break when needed to take care of yourself. Yeah, I'm really good, actually. I talked a little more at length at the start of the stream, but yeah, I'm good. I am doing everything in my power to strive to become a better version of myself. I'll put it that way. I started meds for ADHD. I'm not gonna notice a real difference until like 2 weeks from now when I've upped my dosage and everything. So that's really exciting. Been going to the gym consistently. Been like monitoring my food. I'm like trying, which is crazy because I've spent a long time not trying. Ray asked, is Yandere Oron a possibility in any capacity? Yes. 100% yes. Noish. Noish asked, hope you're doing good. I'm wondering how your new kitten's doing. I work in animal care and wanted to know. Hope you have a good night. I'm sorry I'm getting to this so late and I hope you're here, but I will happily tell you all about Haru. Haru's doing great. He no longer icky. He's big. He's a happy boy. He just got his last round of vaccines. And he's got his neuter scheduled. So he is doing good. Kuri, hey, don't do that. Kuri knows how to open the office closet and loves to open it and cause problems on purpose. Is Charlie a Converse or a Vans guy? I don't think he was ever that picky. I think he would just wear whatever. I don't think he has like brand loyalty in that regard. Sad Boy Hours. Have you ever thought of doing another character that isn't part of the Dreamer Bittersweet universe and contemporary like Jack? I mean, yeah, like Lucian technically. Here's the thing, and this is like not to like get too explainy about the content itself, but like technically, if we were to take like the Bittersweet lore and the broader lore with like Everlast and everything that's coming, everything could be seen through the lens of like that universe, or universe isn't the right word. That system, I guess, where like afterlives and stuff become their own little pocket universes. That is so you could say, like, sure, Lucian doesn't interact with that plot, right? But who's to say that that's not part of that, you know? So bring it all back to say, like, ever do another character that's like that? Yeah, probably. But also, like, a whole lot of what I'm doing is tied up in that. But I like that a lot of the like, there's a lot of people. Charlie is a great example. There's a lot of people who love Charlie and have no idea about anything to do with Bittersweet, right? And it's okay. So yeah. Oh my god, this is, yo, write this down. Alistair asked, will you do a stream of Alphonse rating candy tier list style? Yes. That is a great fucking idea. Not to, like, get super enthusiastic, but that is a great idea. And I'm a little mad that I didn't ever think of doing that, because that is a really funny idea. Yo. All right. Smart. Big brain. Anastasia asked, and this is a good question, and I appreciate you asking if I would be comfortable answering. So Anastasia asked, did the boys ever grow up or enjoy, like, old black TV shows or movies? Like, for example, Everybody Hates Chris, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, Friday, Martin, Living Color, Good Times, or Set It Off. So I haven't ever really thought about this, but I can tell you about me. And me, yes, like, I was a young kid loving the shit out of all that. Like, so for me, like, while I can't be like, oh yeah, X character definitely watched no, you know what? Alphonse and Seth have definitely watched Friday. And they were probably stoned, and they probably loved it. But yeah. But no, I appreciate you asking and, you know, not trying to, like, put me in a spot, I guess, which, like, really shouldn't be a spot, but I get it, and I appreciate you. T-Fresh, and I just covered this, but I'll just say it for posterity. I'm absolutely okay with people cosplaying my characters. Danny asked, what's your favorite character voice act? How'd you get into doing this? That's a long answer, but basically, I don't really have a favorite, because it's kind of like picking a favorite child, you know? As for how I got into it, the abridged version is I was doing spicy audios on Tumblr and then ended up here. I've answered that question a billion times on stream, and I'm trying to get back to the request suggestions. Do you have any OCs that are for personal use, like just for fun or private development, or even RP, if that's the thing you do? I was a role player back in the day, so yes, I've had original characters that were for personal use. Dungeons and Dragons characters, basically OCs. Other than that, I've described it as like how every wannabe writer has that story in their head that they'll probably never write. Characters that I conjured up for comfort when I was growing up and stuff. And, you know, there was a whole plot and all of that, but literally it was just like, you know, it's just brainstorming and fantasizing while I was growing up. And honestly, a lot of the characters are just cheap cardboard cutouts of characters that I really loved, and I kind of made my own, kind of didn't. You know, they're precious to me, and they have, you know, they've shown up in my work. Like, different aspects of them have manifested a bit, but they're not them. Saturday asked, if you weren't a content creator, what would you do career-wise? I don't know. I was never able to keep a regular job because I'm mentally ill. When I found this, like, I had nothing going on, and this just happened to work. So I've been here doing this. Okay, I'm finishing the questions and going back to the audio ideas here in just a second. Little Kitty Black asked, are there any characters you fall out of love with when it comes to making their videos, whether it be for no ideas or just not liking this character or even liking certain projects more than others? Not really. I mean, like, obviously, yes, to an extent. But, you know, a lot of it is, a lot of it is based on, like, the, like, actual success of how a thing is doing. Like, is there actual interest from the audience, etc. I don't think there's ever really been... I mean, I got exhausted making Aizawa content, but I also made like 100 audios, you know? I think it's okay for a character to run its course with your brain, because then you're just like faking it, you know? Yeah. Rotini asks, how long does it take you to write and plan out all the characters we love? Well, shit, this year it took, you know, the whole fucking year. When I'm functioning, it doesn't take too long, but, tough question to answer when I've struggled as much as I have this year. And then Panda Loves says, how long does it usually take to get one scene right for your liking? Usually no more than 2 or 3. A lot of my stuff is like, I can nail a first take pretty well. It helps that I write a lot of those. Not always, like, there's a lot of submitted scripts and stuff, but when I've written it, like, dude, yeah, I can nail a first take pretty convincingly. And then Cheddar Goblin dropped a $5 super chat and says, I can absolutely tell you used to RP, not gonna lie, and I say that so lovingly. I can see it in your concepts in each character voice and speech patterns. Thank you. That's where I was very lucky during my void years, basically, where I had nothing going on. I had an extremely talented writer friend, and we basically, like, it was part beta reader, part like just brainstorm and just like bouncing back and forth with this long walls of prose. Yeah. So, yeah, that was me. That was me. And it absolutely, it helped. It helped a lot. Yeah. Okay. Let me go back. Oh, there's so many. Okay. All right. We got this. All right. Jade Cake suggested Jealous Oron Spice. I love that. And isn't that, I feel like that got touched on, like, briefly, like, vaguely. Did it? It feels so familiar. But all that to say, like, oh yes, when Oron, damn, that was good. But yes, I do think Oron. Hey, what are you doing? Little baby. Hold on. Little baby. Come here. Don't be stinky. All right. So Oron, Jealous gets spicy. Yeah, that's a good one. Little baby, you cannot climb a curtain. Hey, come on. Give me a sec, I'll be right back. Ah. Aru. Don't you want to play with the ball tower? Come here. I had to get him some balls to play with. Let's see. Hitting says Faust and Listener doing a live stream and reading of chat. Love your videos. I definitely think that is gonna be a thing. Michaela suggests Jack helping Listener with their depression or general sadness. The comforts are always a big one in rotation, like they're inevitable. Jack probably won't get much until his series is ready to drop. We've got, I think, 2 more old Jack videos that need to come out, and then I'm gonna make a big fuss over his series coming, which is really fucking cute. I'm really excited about it. And yeah. Little Kitty Black said, I would love to see a continuation of the Guzma X Professor series. Well, I think everybody enjoys the spicier episodes. I think it would be interesting to actually see the battles that Guzma and the Professor go on, trying to solve that mystery. I think we could get a lot of emotional moments out of Guzma, and it could be a really good cliffhanger. Yeah. It's tough. I don't dislike that series or Guzma. It's just there's so much other stuff. So like it's not over and it's not going to happen. I just have so much to do, you know. So Cheddar Goblin. Oh, okay. Cass has spent the day teasing Charlie and then is taken off guard when he gets his revenge and makes them pay several times. I'm picking up what you're putting down. So let's say Charlie. Yeah. Okay. I could work with that. Claire or whatever asks sleep aids just in general. Yes. Yes. For years I've said that I want to do them. I think I don't want to put a date on anything, but I have a little document and it has my ideas for various sleep aids that can drop. And my plan, because see, the thing is, I don't want to do just like a regular length audio. I want it to be like a good, have like a good sleepy soundscape, and maybe there's a little bit of an intro, but then the rest is just like sleepy noises, you know, and making it unique to each character. So I just want to get it right when I do it. So that's why it's taken so long, because like it's going to require artwork. It's going to take a lot of editing to get it right. And I have to sit there for basically an hour and pretend to sleep, which is a lot. I can probably loop it. But you know, to avoid noticeable loop, I probably need to do like a solid, 15 minutes, and then with little things added in throughout, that type of thing. Mentally ill menace asks, will there ever be a DILF Charlie, or is it just going to be Alphonse and Seth only? I would say never, but like, not everyone's gonna get DILFified. I just don't. There's so much to do. And you bear in mind, what you're requesting also would require artwork. So, it's just a lot. But like, Charlie growing up and still, I think he would be cute. He'd be cute. But, definitely not a priority, because like now people keep wanting more. DILF them all. Scarlet Torchic. One of the boys has to go to a formal event, and seeing the listener in a elegant or fancy clothes, they have other ideas that might make them fashionably late. I like that. Let's say. That feels very Oron, but it could be anyone. But I think I will say, Thirsty. Fashionably late because smash. Nana says Seth hunts and then meets a ghost listener that likes to mess with him and make sure that no evidence of the encounter can be found. And there's an odd amount of romantic tension that both are non-verbally down for. I see what I... You know what? Seth. Ghost listener with romantic tension. Parentheses. Ghost sex? Question mark? I would love that. Foxtrot says anything related to Finn with comfort dealing with body image issues. It's been a while since we've had a good body image comfort. I think that would be lovely. Let me jot that down. Finn. Writer in Fandom World says, this could work for just about any of the boys. The idea is, listener and their boy of choice do the chapstick challenge. Nice and smoochy and sensual to borderline sexual, depending on what you're feeling. Hold on. Chapstick challenge. Kissing you while you have... Okay. Okay. The rules of the chapstick challenge are simple. Try to guess what kind of chapstick someone is wearing by any means possible. Okay, that's cute. Oh, I could cook there. All right. Any chapstick challenge. Smoochy to spicy. Steph Artist, Charlie Reverse Comfort. Definitely gonna be a thing. Solitaire says, hi, YuuriVoice, big fan. 2 ideas. Alphonse with an overworked listener comfort. Could also be a short. That's a good idea. Or surprising him with a date at one of those crazy big candy shops. That is also really cute. Who is this? Little baby. Oh. He tries to clean his butt, but his tummy is too chunky. Oh. Sorry, I got distracted. Jackie sent me a boy. Ow, ow, hey, ow, ow. Damn, you just fucked me up. Hey, go on. You fucking jerk. No. 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 Ah. Can one of you cats come get him? Ah. Hey. Hey. Don't you want to play with that instead of murdering me? Duke Doggo says bedtime cuddles with the demon boyo. The rest is a bit spicy. That is actually, it's like a morning wake up and he's needy. That's actually like ready to go. It'll come out soon. What are you doing? You are crazy. You scratched me. You're so mean. Spicy bittersweet trio where they gang up on the listener. Yeah. Dumbass. Faust listener getting him to go outside for once. That's literally the plot that has been happening. They're out there. Fished Wished says shopping trip date with Oron spoiling listener. Yeah, I like the sound of that. Let me write that down because I don't have that like in the agenda, but it's a spoiling Rook shopping trip. Ooh, Flutterpaws suggests basically overworked Oron getting a lap pillow and they play with his hair, which is so cute. Let's see. Let me put that. Reverse comfort overworked boss lap pillow. Oh my god, he's climbing. You can do it. Go up the other way. No, the other way. Did you want to go up there? No, he's cleaning his butt again. Okay. Kiki says, hey, I'm back. If it can be done, a conversation between Charlie and Oron. just to check in and see how each other's doing, you know? You know, they're around. They are connected. It is not beyond the realm of possibility that they will speak to each other again in the future. Hex says, okay, but April Fools are 420. Stoner Finn. That's been something I wanted to do for a couple years now, actually. And then Charlie got the stoner treatment. Maybe next year it'll be Finn's time to partake. Requests for anxiety comfort, menstruation comfort with a different character, Alphonse did the one. That is also good. The pinned comment is where you share ideas. Oh, he's up there. I told you you had to climb up that way. Stinky. Oh my god, that boy stinks. Okay. Let's see. Alphonse, sleep aid, basically. Yeah. Rook gets their collar. Yeah. It'll happen. Office gossip from Trish. Who's getting the kids and Kathy from Finance's divorce? Did or did Oron not write fan fiction at 14? Okay, that's funny. Soog. About Jack. We were talking about him living on the coast or being into nautical stuff and boats and whatnot. Soog likes the idea of him being really into fishing. He is gonna have a boat. I don't know what's gonna happen on that boat. I don't know if fishing is part of his deal. He is very nautical coded, though. Hi, Cootie. You're such a baby today. I know. You got a bunch of love earlier. He's like climbing me, but not climbing me. Hi there. He's pulling me over. Cootie. Go get cozy somewhere. He's the little spoon with me every night. He gets a lot of love. Kiki says just shorts where the boys are rambling. Any boy. That's fair. I need to, if I just sit down and bullshit some, improv shorts, that's probably a good idea. Hanako asked about Charlie Nightmare audio. Casper comforts Charlie from a nightmare. That is good. Writer in Fandom World suggests one of the boys' first thought was Charlie. catches listener making them a gift because the listener wanted to make their boy something. Just fluff. That's cute. Purple says Echo going to the mechanic and getting his voice fixed, and each time the mechanic / listener tries to repair it, he glitches into the voice of another one of the YuuriVoice boys before finally getting his own back. Maybe also an oil change. I don't know. Listen, I just need Echo content, please. It is about that time, isn't it? It really should be. It really should be. The idea of Echo's listener being a mechanic is brilliant, though. Echo gets voice fixed by mechanic. I'm a mechanic. Come on. Oh. Echo has been on the to-do list for so long that he fell off of the to-do list, but like Echo is the robot that my profile picture is based on. I think any visual reference to Echo is gone now. Because he was like the channel trailer. I have a robot boy. Hootie, hey, what are you doing? I like your pants. Okay. Yeah, I have a robot. To be fair, it has been like 3 years since that was even. To be fair, that robot is literally Echo. He's entirely based off of my robot. His listener being a mechanic is so smart. Charlotte Vickroy, a lot of comfort suggestions. All good. Annabelle with the $5 super chat says, just want to say thank you. You and your audios helped me through a lot. Well, thank you. Michaela suggests Seth looking after a listener who got too drunk at the bar, and he takes care of them, which is very cute. So let me... This is technically more of a question, but it's fair. Grammy asked, when it comes to the upcoming content for Faust, would the listener become protective over Faust when it comes to dealing with Auron? I think Faust and his listener are going to bond, and they will appreciate each other, and it is very plausible that they would be protective of Faust. Let's see. Batsy. That's a good one. That is really good. Okay, so the idea... Hey, what's going on over here? Cootie, come on. Go. Go. Go on. Go. I know. Idea, it's a short, and Rook sends spicy photos to Oron while he's working. I love that. Rook sends spicy photos while Oron works. Excuse me. Another request for Oron collar stuff. It'll happen. Angela says, would love to know more about Oron's backstory and why he said in Bittersweet that he knew what it was like to have Christmas taken from you, especially because he's a Christmas baby. I promise you don't have to request that I make that audio. That's definitely just plot. It's a plot thing. Dusty says, I'm a big fan of characters in wildly out of character situations. So something along those lines. Kind of like a isekai, but doesn't necessarily include getting hit by a truck and waking up in some fantasy land. Just thought that'd be pretty fun for maybe Oron or Faust. We're kind of getting that in October with Charlie, because he is going to be a 80s horror trope that is the kind of character that he totally is not. But that is a good idea. Stuff for Jack, like his own ongoing listener character. Yeah. It's coming. It's happening. Rook takes Oron... Oh, Ryder in Fandom World. Rook takes Oron to one of their favorite hidden spots in the city, a cat cafe. A strong maybe. Not purple, okay, says Spicy Audio. Echo requesting a new special attachment to be added, and then, of course, they got to test to see if it worked. Purple, you may have actually given me a kick in the pants for Echo to become a thing. Mechanic listener. That's so good. Oh, man. Okay. Remillion says Spicy Audio, an April Fool's audio where it just cuts off before absolutely anyone gets to finish. I'll do you one bigger than that. You guys remember when you used to download music off of LimeWire and it would be like, it would like cut in with, I don't remember the message. That would be... Anon says, full audio. Please give us another smoke session audio, preferably with Seth, but I respect if his character isn't the type to partake. Oh, man. I love... I will. So here's the truth: the Guzma Smoky Makeout and the fucking Charlie Stoner audio, smoky fucky stuff is like A plus for me. And like I was worried that like, oh, maybe people don't want like stoner content like with Charlie. That video popped off. I guess I'm old, right? So like I need to realize like, bro, it's legal in a shit ton of states. Like it's not really the people who are in my demographic, they do not look at that as any sort of anything. Like it's literally just a thing. So yeah. Kiki says a full or a short for this one, but since we got Alphonse helping us with cookies, can Seth help us with some cinnamon rolls? Yeah. Oh my god, Hex suggests Lucian trying different hot sauces to see if any of them get to him. That's okay. All right. Lucian trying hot sauce, etc. I love that. Cheddar suggests Casper picked up some sort of hobby, some new nerdy hobby while they were gone, and is kind of embarrassed about it because they're not great yet, and Charlie encourages them to keep going. That's cute. That's really cute. Charlie, comfort support for niche interest. Hell yeah. Steph Artist just said more Lucian. That's fair. Bloops said just a Trish reveal. Don't worry. I think Trish, we had talked, it was in a stream, I think. I did like a poll because I like her being a faceless character, but if she was a full-fledged voiced artwork character, she could be really, really, really useful to the plot and also funny stuff and just fun in general. Because like as much as I love letting people imagine whatever they want to imagine for her, you know, anywho, we did a poll and it was like 90 something % to make Trish a person. So we'll see. For anyone who's confused, Trish is Oron's secretary. Padre Monstere, spicy audio. Listener tries to teach Alphonse or Seth Spanish, and I don't know why is it's just funny to me that you picked spicy audio for that. Let's see. Saturday, you are very on track with the direction of the Faust and his listeners' plot. That's all I can say. This is spicy. Sad Boy Hours says, spicy audio. Alphonse and Boo role-playing Alphonse as a gangster and Boo being the hostage or cop that found out too much. Parentheses. It was Boo's idea. That's kind of fucking hot. Hold on. All right. You're onto something. Alphonse role-playing gangster hostage spice. That's all. I just want to let it be known that I would eat. Oh, man. Yeah, okay. All right. Some of y'all are really... You have great ideas. Booby, spicy audio. Charlie and Casper or Alphonse and Boo banging in a car. I feel like a good car scene is coming. I mean, literally, we had Alphonse and Seth in the car in a flashback audio. That was a good one. That was a good one, for sure. Klain says, "Sir, we need more Oron being a reluctant good boy. Period. All caps. Collaring or... Oh, a good... I walked right into that because I read it like 3 times and was like, reluctant good boy. Oh, like he's helping old ladies across the street or something. I see what you're saying now. Oron role reversal. Comma collar. I see. I see. Sug with a spicy audio suggestion. Coming at you from a beefy boy enjoyer. Listener tries to spot Seth during a workout, but they end up getting a bit too into it. I see. I see. What is this? Hold on, I just spotted Thea. a couple of questions down from here, there's what appears to be a great suggestion. But we'll get to that. Oh shit, fuck. It's okay. I only spilled a little water. Oh god. Shake, shake, shake. Don't mind me just giving my keyboard a blowjob. Ugh. Okay. All right. Get. Of course you'd think it's hot purple. You want echo to be a thing. Okay. Did someone steal? Hey. Okay. Cootie, I knew Cootie was about to steal my bottle cap. All right. Okay. What the fuck was I typing just now? Where was I? Beefy boy enjoy. Okay, Seth. Turn off caps lock. Seth. Spicy workout. Yeah. I'll know what that means. Cryptid Hunter Seth finds monster listener. Is a good idea. We sort of got on there with ghost listener. I just don't know what kind of cryptid the listener would be. There's a few things I'd have to think of. Snow Orchid suggests a sweet audio with a variety of potential characters, assuring the listener that they love them, and so listener kind of like doubts feelings and needs some reassurance. So let's say excuse me. This is cute. Boo walking into Alphonse snacking on the secret stash in the middle of the night. That's cute, Alphonse. Gets caught snacking on the secret stash. Del Star with a banger of a suggestion. Dilf Seth helping him work on a car. Yeah. I like that. Dilf Seth. I'm a mechanic. Okay. Sucrose Guardian. You don't have to stand up if you're in chat. But I'm looking right at you. Sucrose Guardian submitted a spicy audio suggestion. Parentheses. First time contributing, so hella nervous about sending this in. Working past the Catholic guilt. Laugh my ass off. A bit cliche, maybe, but Faust in a good old blank warming while gaming scenario would be fun if that's anywhere within the scope of his character. Oh, it is. It is. Bonus, for there to be some aspect of trying to act normal on the mic, because whichever of them is playing is doing so with a team or collaborators. Safe for work, part for YouTube. You get... I'll give you my review here in a second. Safe for work, part for YouTube. Could be the initial, if I win, I get to sit in your lap, you have to sit in mine, bet scenario that gets spicy. Alternatively, the bet itself could be whoever lasts longer / doesn't get found out, and further spice is the reward. I imagine Faust being cocky at the jump and falling apart rather quickly, but I could be way off on my read. Sorry if there's anything in here that makes you uncomfortable, and thank you for the content and being open to suggestions. Next to this entry in the spreadsheet, Thea left a note in all caps that says, "Okay, I have to comment because bark, 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 bark. Thea." Sucrose Guardian, you get 5 stars for concept, for expressing the concept so thoroughly, for having such a great read on like how to break it up with a video to the Patreon. Like, that's very good. That is excellent. The concept itself is fantastic, and your read on Faust is 100% accurate. So, thank you. I'm just gonna put in my notes, Faust, that one suggestion Thea barked at. Sad Boy Hour says, I hope you like praise, Sucrose. Thank you. Excellent suggestion. You sound like you either listen to a lot of content or have done this before. And I see the vision so crystal clear. And on top of that, Thea, I don't know. Here's the real question, Thea. Did the barking get even more intense because of how well expressed and formatted this was? Because for those of you who don't know, Thea is the person who goes over scripts and then comes to me with the scripts, and then we go over the scripts. So Thea is like the first line of contact. So like Thea knows what it's like to go over scripts with people and stuff. So getting a suggestion that is that crystal clear. Deselius, aka Sucrose Guardian. I'm autistic and you've been my hyperfixation. I have so many more ideas. Thank you. You're wonderful. You are so welcome, whether through the form or through the like script contact email. If all you want to do is just send pitches, you are so welcome to send pitches. If you'd like to write scripts, you are so welcome to write scripts. That was really good. Oh, that was hilarious. Or on mall date. The shopping trip to spoil Rook sounds really good. And what makes me laugh is like him, the idea of him being like, I'm gonna take you shopping. And you know, they go to like the really upscale fucking fancy shopping district, and they're like, I thought we were gonna go to the mall. I wanted to go to Hot Topic. And Oron just like deadpans, just like staring at them, and he's like, well, I guess I'll save money. All right, I'm actually writing that down now, because that... Spoiling Rook, but Rook wanted Hot Topic. Yo, okay. What did... Cat's going crazy. Eden, I got your submission, and all I'll say is, Oron watching Rook through the security cameras is something... You know what? No, hold on. Because I really like... Okay. So, Oron's watching Rook through the security cameras, and Rookie has something that Oron has control over. You know? And I really love that idea. Oron watching Rook controlling the thingy. That's lit. That's lit. Okay. Oh my god, there's so many. Okay, I'm gonna try to go fast. Wow. I'm so glad I did this. This is fun going over some ideas with y'all. I love the way your minds work. We're getting to the point where, like, I don't know how many of these I can realistically go through. But hell yeah. Nana says strip poker with Alphonse and Seth. Whoever loses first, basically gonna be the bottom for the other two. I like that. Is that a little boy who's gonna get my fight feet? Words. Hey. He always looks like he's smiling too. He's like, ooh, gotcha. Do not get me. I know. He's like, hey, you have been sitting around, and now I want to play. The Arrow Ace King says a continuation of the Bramblewood Estate cryptid hunting series. Man, I just... This is a good example. someone asked earlier, like, have you ever like fallen out of love with an idea? So that it was in the midst of like Bittersweet Chapter 3 had been a thing, and I was so stressed at the time, and like I had this idea and we made it work out, and but it was during such a like time that I was unhappy with content stuff. I don't know if I want to, I don't know. It's not that I didn't like the setup. You know what? I need to do more research. I need to go and do more, I just need to watch some like Ghost Adventures and get inspiration. Hey, ow. Ow. This cat. Hey, what are you doing? You're stinky. Stinky one. Yeah. Don't attack my leg. He's gonna attack my leg. I don't know what. Yeah. Hey. Hey. You're small. Remember that. Remember that. Ah, ah, ow. Hey. Hey, ah. Ah. Can we, ah. 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 Hey. No, my other foot. Ah. Cootie, don't you want to save me? He doesn't want to save me. Why don't you get sleepy? When the, ah. Ah. Oh, okay. I think he... There we go. Play with your balls. Let's see. Scrimbus wants the audio of Alphonse and Seth when Charlie found them in the stairwell. I definitely think that's gonna happen at some point. It might even be bundled up in Bittersweet Chapter 4, just as a little treat. These are a lot of words. I can feel myself. I can feel my powers dwindling. Lost Mouse says, honestly, it doesn't have to be one of the boys, but maybe just an ambiance type of audio with you script writing or working. Just like an audio of you talking to yourself or something would be nice. I've had some people mention, like, I know people like my speaking voice. My speaking voice is probably what rebooted Jack's gonna be. He kind of was before, but he was a little higher up there, kind of like, you know. But that's also kind of Finn now. So I think if I just kind of like, hey, how's it going? I'm just Jack, I guess. Maybe, I don't know. I have to ponder. Oh. It really does. Probably like 10 times someone suggested something that is like a part of upcoming plans. Stargazing with Faust. That's cute. Oh my god, this is so long. I might have to tap out, y'all. I can tell. Words are all running together. My brain is mush. I will go look at the question form real quick in case. Let's see. Nana asked, if all of your characters were in a boxing match, who would win? I want to say Seth, maybe? I think Seth has the best technique. That's about it. Ooh. Big Red. Okay, to be fair, that is a big sumbitch. That is a big sumbitch. But I like Big Red has never thrown a jab in his life, you know? So like Big Red like throws a haymaker and Seth ducks and just hits him with a liver shot. Like it'd be over. Like I don't think like if Lucian, because we specifically said boxing. We did not say a fight. And if I had to pick anybody in a fight, it's Alphonse, because that motherfucker fights so dirty. Y'all remember when he choked out Charlie with the chain? Yeah, if Big Red learned how to fight, we'd be in trouble. Yeah, he would, Eden. Oh, man. There's so many good suggestions. So for the suggestion list, I will go through and like when my brain is on, right? I'll go through it and I will look at everything. Man. Y'all are awesome. This went so well. I'm so happy. Also, Charlie's t-shirt is available now. In case y'all didn't catch that part, I'm sure the big sign behind me might have given that away. Yeah, I think there will be more idea sharing streams. This is great. Oh man, I see the shirt orders coming in. Oh, that makes me so happy. I'm excited. I'm excited for you guys to... Happy New Yuri. Yeah, we've got... I'm working hard, man. Like, I feel bad that a lot of the big things that I had planned for this year have been delayed because, like, mental health stuff and just me being in a rut for so long, and not the fun kind of rut. You know, I am in the process of working hard to make sure, like, that doesn't happen again, and I'll also be able to... There's so much other stuff that I've been wanting to work on and do, and I haven't been able to do it because, like, I can hardly take care of myself. So getting to the point where I'm working again, like everything is happening again. Yeah, it's just, it's tough when, like, you know, I blinked and this year was gone. And that's so, like, frustrating when you have big plans and aspirations and, you know, your brain just doesn't want to cooperate. So, you know, it's important to take care of Yuri self, right, y'all? Eyes of Skies, are you the one that had the other pun idea? I'm scrolling to go see. Happy New Yuri. Yep. Okay. I see you. Yeah. I don't know where I was going with all that. But yeah. Tomorrow we have Charlie's compilation coming out. It's just all the Charlie videos in one big video. Compilations have been hitting. It's been good. So safe to say that leading up to Shattered, Oron will probably get a big one. And yeah. Character bios are a thing now. Got a lot of good feedback on those. People were very excited. Yeah. I'm gonna go have dinner, I guess. Yeah. Have a good time zone, everyone. Thank you all for coming out. Yeah. Have a good time. Time. Have a good night. Good time zone. I'm going. Good night. Goodbye.